Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to another video. Today, shit is getting fucking crazy up in Michigan. We all knew it was coming. You cannot loudly preach and force a specific religious view in a country where that religion will be discussed and it will be put into a place of criticism. If you came to the U.S. expecting the U.S. to bend the knee and just simply pretend that we are fully okay with anything and everything that your religion does, you'd be wrong. We have this thing, it's called the First Amendment. And that First Amendment allows us a freedom of speech and expression. That amendment is guaranteed by the Second Amendment. Now, it shouldn't have to come down to the Second Amendment, but if things continue how they are currently in Michigan, they will come down to the Second Amendment. So, let's get into it. Let's figure out what the fuck is going on. Bring this down because I know the fucking nobody on X can ever get their audio right. So this is why people are crashing out.
We're the terrorists! You mock my hijab! You curse my prophet! You insult and use my scripture! You step on, spit, and burn my holy book! You insult my God! You kill my people!
Kill your people? We don't kill your people. At least not domestically. Overseas it's fair game. It's fair game. I'm gonna be honest. Radical extremism overseas gets put down a lot easier than it does here domestically because we have a bunch of moral fucking red tape all over everything, which is so annoying, but you know, it's whatever. Gotta do what you gotta do. So, we have this man here. Christian march on Muslim-infested Dearborn, Michigan. This is how it starts, by the way. This is how it starts. You put this massive Islamification bullshit tag all over everything, giving people special fucking privilege, this and that and the other. If you do stuff like this, and you do not give people the right to criticize it openly, they will do so in a more extreme, radical manner. I don't know how anybody hasn't learned this fucking lesson by now, but Jake Lang has taken up the mantle and he is now pushing back against the Muslim run on Michigan. Let's see what he's got to say. I'll turn this down a little bit.
Live in Dearborn, Michigan for the March Against Islamification. We will not let our country fall and become like London. We will stand strong against these Islamic invaders. These jihadis will have to go. Christians in America, you need to stand up before your daughters are raped in the streets like the animals that they think we are. They call us kafirs. They hate us and they want to destroy white people and Christian America.
I'm sorry, but the Quran and the bacon is diabolical. I'm all for racist jokes, by the way. By the way, I am both the most racist and not racist person at the same time, because if it's jokes, I will be racist all day. If it's not jokes, then obviously I'm not going to do that, you know, because I'm a upstanding individual, right? I'm a very respectful individual, right? I work with people from all over the world. Literally all over the world. I've said it before in previous videos. I've met people from the Middle East. I have met people from Germany. I've met people from the UK. I have met people from Australia. I met people from fucking Ukraine, from Russia. I've met people from all over the world. Literally. Which is more than 99% of any of you who are ever going to see this video can ever say. These are people that I shook hands with. I actually physically talked to, sat down 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, give or take. And I actually had an actual conversation with these people. Talked about where they're from. They asked me questions about where I'm from. Right? It's interesting. I think it's very interesting.
America, we will not allow it to happen. Dearborn, Michigan, 3
And that's not even all of them. That's just a few.
p.m. today, Schaefer Road and Michigan Avenue, a peaceful march standing strong against the jihadi Muslims. God bless America.
Damn. Now, obviously, there is going to be fractures in the state, because I'm not too familiar with Muslims and the religion of Islam, right? I am not fully familiar with that, but here's my take on this. You can full well practice your religion, whatever it is. I've seen people practice it before. I've seen them doing their prayers. I've seen them, just doing it privately. It's their life, right? And it's a very respectful thing, right? My librarian, when I was in school, was she Muslim? I think she was Muslim. Hold on. I'm going to educate myself right here live. Live! Well, live in recording anyway, but not live in when this is going to get posted. Difference between Muslim and Islam. Because I actually don't know. Okay, Islam is the religion itself, and Muslim is the person who practices. Oh, okay. All right. That's better. Okay, now I know. All right. So she was, then, according to that, she is a Muslim who practices Islam. And I remember her doing her prayers and stuff like that. And it would be kind of interesting because she would put her little carpet down and stuff like that, or I don't know what you guys use, but yeah, she would put her little fucking thing down, and then she would do her prayer and whatnot, and then when she was done praying, she would just go about her day like everybody else, right? If that's you, great, no problems. And it's the same thing with Christians. I have no problems with Christians, Protestants, Catholics, whatever the fuck you believe in, right? Pagans, right? I don't care. As long as it is something that you practice privately and it is not something that you try to shove down the throat of others. This is the biggest problem with Christianity. It's why people are pushing back against it so heavily. Is because it is so force-fed. Oh, so force-fed. I was even Christian at one point in my life. Before I went through my ancestry and I got in touch with what my ancestors believed in, and then I made the switch, right? I made the switch. I am a Norse pagan, right? So if you want to know about me, I follow two books, the Havamal and the Poetic Edda. Those are the only two books that I give a two fucks about. Don't give a fuck about any other book, right? But because I was raised as a Christian, I did a lot of reading of the Bible and memorized a lot of it, right? And I learned the differences between Protestants and Catholics and how they were completely on, not on the same page at all with what they thought the faith of God is, right? And just like those fractures between Christianity, between Protestants, between Catholics, right? Just like those fractures, there's also fractures in Islam, right? You have more radical views of Islam, where it is taken to a further step that is not acceptable, right? This has been a point of contention all over the world. But the problem comes in the fact that the Western Christian belief in Jesus, in God, has generally been at odds with the Muslims and their Islam belief in the Prophet, right? Even though there are so many similarities, I mean, there's similarities between paganism and frickin' Christianity as well. However, the two that have been at odds probably the longest have been Islam and Christianity. For sure, those two have been up each other's arse for years. There's a lot of history going back on this. So people are going to get fired up, right? The problem comes when you have people that are used to another country's rules, another country's boundaries, another country's enforcement. And then you come to America and you expect that same enforcement. In their country, their view is protected. Here, there is no protection. You are in an open forum. This country has a freedom of speech. It has also a freedom of religion. But that freedom of religion does not protect you from the freedom of speech. The freedom of speech gives everyone in the country the right to criticize your religion, just as you have the right to criticize them back. But the problem is when you expect it one way, but you don't want it to come back to you in return, right? Why should you, as an immigrant, as somebody who moved here, why should you be able to push Islam and expect no criticism, but openly criticize Christianity and Jesus? That is what's radicalizing people. That is where the problem lies, and Michigan is not dealing with it. And it is going to come down to violence. I bet you it will. Actually, I'm pretty sure it already has by one clip I've seen already. It's a matter of time. And if it happens, and if Michigan is smart, they are going to stamp this out now. Because if they don't, and Trump and the government get involved with a majority religious faction in the government right now, Islam will get stamped out completely. They will come in with federal troops and you will all be handcuffed and sent back wherever it is you came from. You'll be labeled as terrorists. You'll be labeled as radicals. So if I was you, I would mind your fucking business. I would practice your religion and I would respect social boundaries just like everybody the fuck else. And when somebody criticizes your religion, you can do your best to articulate yourself in a way that is respectful, peaceful, open to dialogue, and give them your perspective. It's like the world forgot how to agree to disagree, right? But the problem is, in their country, that's not the case. In their country, you don't criticize Islam. You don't go against the holy book. In this country, you have a freedom to criticize anything and everything. From the President of the United States to religion to science, nothing is off limits here. That's the beauty of it, though. Don't like it, fucking leave. Don't give a shit. Don't give a shit. So, obviously, shit popped off, right? Muslims in Dearborn, Michigan, furious after Jake Lang slapped bacon all over Islamic Quran right in front of them. Now, obviously, should he be doing this bullshit? No. Obviously, it's a massively disrespectful thing. If you're trying to engage in an open dialogue, the one thing you don't want to do is come slapping around some pork on a fucking Quran. Is it hilarious, though? Abso-fucking-lutely it is. That is fucking genius. It's so genius. It's diabolically disrespectful, and I'm here for it. Oh, back it up. So there you see him slapping it. These guys are mad, big mad. And there you see him trying to wrestle the book away. Clearly didn't work. It's absolutely fucking popping off. And then they grab the Quran, they run. Who the fuck is this geriatric motherfucker? Who the fuck is this guy? United We Stand? Who the fuck are you talking to? Go home. Bro, we need to cut off Social Security, bro. It's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. We need to cut this shit off. Why are we paying this dumbass who does not even belong here? This is a young people's fight. This is a religious back and forth that is not going to be subdued by some random dumbass with a Glock that is in a holster that is not protective at all. Any one of these people, or anyone who's off camera behind me over here, can grab that gun and start shooting the fuck out of everybody. That is a very irresponsible individual. Go the fuck home. You don't belong here. This is not for you to be involved in. I know you're fucking bored and the hippie era is gone. Stop. Stop. Go get some goddamn, what was that shit called? The fucking CBD. Go get some CBD cream for those knees, right? Get some CBD cream for your back, right? Just go home. Go play video games. Do something. Do anything. Look at this fucking idiot. Look at his hip. He has a gun with nothing to keep it in there. Nothing. Anybody here can just come up and snag that fucking thing. What the fuck? And then this guy comes around. This guy right here comes around and it scares him and he immediately goes to pull for it. Look. Look right here. Oh, you guys can't see it. Hold on. Look right here. Right here. He's fucking pulling for his gun already. This is why Big Boy needs to go home. This is a young people's fight. Everybody here is unarmed. Right? They're just having a disagreement. Watch it back. Right here, goes for the gun. This is what I'm talking about. Go the fuck home. You don't have the courage to be here. Get out. Be gone. Be gone before you accidentally hurt somebody because you're fucking scared. What are we doing? What are we doing? Got a bunch of young kids here, right? Anytime You get this many young people together, there's a good chance it might pop off. Last thing I want is fucking geriatric fucking I don't even know how to describe a guy like this. Fucking popping off with his Google Pixel trying to get kill cams, right? Like it's fucking Call of Duty. Jesus is king was holding up the bacon. So obviously there's going to be a lot of back and forth about this. We'll continue here. I don't is this the one where he gets smacked in the face? Yes, I think it is. Yep, it is. So shout out to this kid for being absolute fucking retard and smacking him in the face with no mask or anything like this guy back here to hide his face. Now, granted, this is Michigan. He's not going to get fucking arrested. I know people will want him to be arrested, but he won't. He won't. They'll let him off scot-free. They won't pursue him or anything like that. I can almost guarantee that. And because of that, it is going to radicalize more people because it will give him another talking point. So right here, you can see he's winding it up and he's about to try to hit him right in that fucking chin and fail. Bang. Hits him up in his cheekbone. Doesn't even land a clean shot on the chin, which is where your knockout would have been if you knew how to fucking aim. And obviously he's a coward, so he just hits him and runs instead of stays in the pocket and tries to bang. Police right here, police don't do fucking shit. Guarantee you they saw this kid. All they had to do is when this kid took off, speed up, hit him, knock him down, get out of the car, arrest him. Throw him in fucking jail. But they didn't. Guess what that's going to do? That's going to add 200, 300, 400 people to his cause. Jesus. This is the problem with one-sided affairs.
I was punched harder by Capitol Police Officer lady, so it's okay.
Damn. And that's a play of the one that we just saw already. So yeah. Shit's getting fucking crazy. We have another one here. This time he's got a big wooden cross. I don't know if this is before or after the incident where he got hit. So I guess we're going to find out.
Jesus Christ is King of Dearborn, Michigan. Jesus Christ is King of Dearborn, Michigan. Pick up your crosses and walk, America. Do not be
What
asleep.
the fuck? What the fuck is Hype Man over here? This guy in the suit. Watch the guy in the suit. This shit's fucking killing me, bro. Bro came in here like he was at a fucking concert, brother.
Christ is King of Dearborn, Michigan.
Christ is king!
Crosses and walk, America.
Yeah!
Do not be asleep. Wake up before the giant of Islam crushes you.
Oh man, I'm loving this shit, dude. That shit's funny. That shit's funny. I ain't even gonna lie. He just came in for 2 seconds, hyped him up, and left.
Let's roll. Let's rock and roll. Let's start our march.
Okay, so this was the start of the march. Gotcha. All right, so let's see. What's the context for this one? Muslims surround Americans in Dearborn, Michigan, viciously chanting Allahu Akbar. We used to say this as a term of racism. Ever since that 9/11 shit, anytime we like ran into somebody from the Middle East or like with a Middle Eastern accent on Call of Duty or fucking Battlefield, PUBG, anything like that, any sort of like shooter multiplayer game, Instantly racist. Instantly racist, all of us. Allahu Akbar constantly, right? Anytime we were going to blow ourselves up or try to blow our friends up or anything like that, we would always yell it right before. Every time. Every time. And it was 100% meant to be demeaning. And the funny thing is, they never took it that way. They thought it was fucking hilarious. They thought it was hilarious because that was still in a time when nobody gave a fuck. All of us had thick skin. Nowadays, most people have such paper thin skin that a chihuahua looks their direction and they start crying. I'm like, come on now. What are we talking about here?
They're cheating the fuck out. I don't
Okay, hold on. Jesus Christ, I gotta fuck me.
have bananas. Chill out.
Gotta turn that down.
This is not America. This is an insurgency. They are taking over our country. They're taking over our country. They want us all dead. Let's go.
Wow, what's happening right now? People are pushing. Wow. This is Dearborn, Michigan right now.
Yes, this is Dearborn, Michigan. Any racist is not welcome. No races here. If you can't be peaceful, but every race is welcome. If you're a racist, you're not welcome.
At all, we do not.
Every race is welcome. 1, 2, 3. Our president is a pedophile.
I don't know if I'd be popping off saying that. If there's one person that can make you disappear, no questions asked, it's the president. So, will he? Probably not, because he's soft as hell. But, you know, so it goes. So it goes. So, it looks like he got his meeting. Christians in America are finally starting to stand up. Inject this into my veins. Get the fuck out of my country. The sentiment is only going to grow. It's not going to get stamped out anytime soon. Unless Michigan plays the exact correct moves. It's a game of chess, not checkers. But, you know, I don't expect any of these people to know how to play chess. I'm going to be honest. I don't think highly of anyone in a political position. I think they're less than the McDonald's worker that you meet every, I don't know how often people go to McDonald's anymore. Like every week and a half, 2 weeks, probably. Fatties.
President Trump, send ICE into
Is this going to get copyrighted? If it gets copyrighted, I'm sorry in advance that this got muted.
Dearborn. These people have overstayed their visas. They're H-1B chain migration invaders, and they have come to this country to destroy our way of life. We know exactly your laws in your book about lying to our faces, pretending to be Americans, wearing your suits. We don't want you here. Respectfully, get the fuck out of my country.
He said, nothing but respect, but get the fuck out. Oh my God, that's crazy. He really just did it like that, huh?
We don't want you here. Respectfully, get the fuck out of my country. I don't want you here. We don't want you.
Instantly popped off. Hey, this shit is so fun, man. You know, these are the days that I always hoped for, was just me sitting in a chair, watching this shit from afar, and just knowing I don't have a stake in this at all. I just don't give a fuck. I don't fucking care. It's not anywhere close to me, right? And that's been 99.999% of the issues. 99% of those issues I don't give a fuck on. Don't fucking care. Because they don't affect me at all. If I had to offer anyone advice, it is to get to a place like I am. Disappear from the world, look at it from the outside in, and just watch the circus. Just watch the circus, get you some popcorn, a nice little fucking fountain soda, maybe grab yourself a fucking beer or two, and just watch. Just enjoy. And when you see all of this production, understand that there is no better position to be in than the one that you're in that moment.
You here. I don't want you here. I don't want you here.
That's fine.
You guys are not us, and get the fuck out. America first. America only. God bless America. Jesus is king. Jesus is king.
Thank you.
Jesus is king. Jesus is
Thank
king.
you.
Jesus is king. Jesus is king.
Oh, they mad. Oh, they big mad.
Order in the chambers. Order in the chambers.
Oh, they are mad.
Not surrender.
You fucking swine.
Back down. This is what Muslim America wants us to do. They want us to cower. Christians, stand up. Stand tall. America, across this country, rise up just like we did today in Dearborn, in Texas,
Bro's eyes are fucking crazy.
in Florida, and the rest of the country. Christ is king, boys.
Holy shit. So yes, this is probably the shortest patch notes, but I just had to cover this. I had to cover this. I didn't even plan on recording today. I was just going to go to the gym and do some editing, and I was going to chill. But fuck, man. Y'all just keep feeding the machine. It's fucking crazy up in Michigan. If you guys have any firsthand accounts of this shit, tag me on X. I would love to read some of this shit in one of the patch notes. This fucking shit is crazy. The world is quite the interesting place. But without further ado, that is going to be it for me on today's very short iteration of patch notes. And I will catch you guys on the next vidya. Peace.